I guess I want to end this video by asking you guys, like, what motivates you? What's the deal, gang? Welcome back to another YouTube video. Today is day 9 of the Project 30 challenge. It's challenge where I upload 30 videos in 30 days. If you guys are new here, go ahead and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Make sure you turn on post notifications so you know when I'm dropping a video. But today's video is going to be a little short. I have a question for you, and I want you guys to answer it in the comments for me. But what motivates you? You know, what keeps you going every single day? What wakes you up every morning and says, I got to get going, I got to get to it, I got to get all my shit? Like, for me, I wasn't too sure if it was like results, like I'm driven by results, or I'm motivated by results, or like that end process. But recently I had to ask myself that question because this challenge is tiresome. Someone actually said in the comments of my last video, like, yo, this challenge looks really hard, and it is hard, you know, but what keeps me going? I think for me, it's understanding that the opportunities are endless. You know, whether this video flops, whether all 30 of these videos flop, I know that something could happen after, you know. And for me, it could be internally, it could be an opportunity, it could be just something like a realization that, you know, I've earned something, or I've earned the sort of self-respect that I needed to get into YouTube consistently, or I've earned that sort of self-acknowledgement that I can do anything I put my mind to. You know, that's what motivates me on a regular basis. And I feel like sometimes we fall into that trap of being results driven. Like, I have to do this, I have to work hard because I know I'm gonna get this sort of back in, or, you know, I have to work this hard because I know if I do, then I'm gonna get this sort of, you know, sort of bread from work, or whatever the case may be. But I feel like being results driven it sets you up for failure, because what if the results don't come? You know, what if you don't get that opportunity that you worked so hard for? You know, what if you fall flat on your face? What if you create a content, you know, 30 straight days of content, and they all flop? And you don't get the results that you thought you would get when you jumped into the, you know, that challenge. So for me, I'm ultimately driven by like the endlessness of what could happen, like possibilities, like anything could happen. You know, I feel like a large part of my motivation stems from my athletic background. Constantly being in sports and constantly understanding that the harder you work, the more opportunity you have from that hard work. I think that's what's carried me into my adulthood. Like, I'm 28 years old. I'm not playing sports. The only reason why I play sports is, or do anything active, is because I want to stay in shape. I want to be able to stay in shape as long as I can, just for my own personal well-being. You know, being healthy is important, but also having that competitive edge and having that motivation to say I want to work as hard as I can is extremely important as well, because it trickles into my everyday life. Like, from editing my content to creating content to coming up with new ideas, that's just something that I genuinely believe in. So at the end of the day, being a motivated individual and being someone to work as hard as you possibly can with the possibility that nothing may come from it is extremely crazy. I feel like I watched a Kevin Hart video where he said waking up every single day and doing something every single day without the idea of a result that could come from it is like, it's borderline crazy, it's borderline insane. So I think for me, it's endlessness, that endless opportunity that could come from something. I could wake up one day and one of these videos could get 1.1 million views, or I could wake up every single day and all 30 of these videos could fucking flop, you know, and that's just, that's reality, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like for me, my motivation stems from endlessness, you know. And I want to ask you guys the same question, you know. What keeps you motivated? Like, what wakes you up every day?